Hi everyone, I want to insert this right quick. I forgot to mention that you need to stay tuned for the C&C Company shop tour. It's a cross stitch store and a framing store, and we really had a good time going through the tour with Catherine, the owner. She's also the designer of Rosie and Me patterns and needle minders. So be sure and check that out at the end of this video.
Hi Flosstubers, I'm Dottie, Stitching Scotty, and welcome to Flosstube number 95, part 2 of the cross stitch extravaganza at Quilter Station. Okay, today is September the 13th, 2022, and it's Tuesday. And I'm Dottie, Stitching Scotty, and I would like to welcome all the new subscribers. I've gotten quite a few because I've made over 1,000, so thank you so much. I appreciate it. And at my next video, the regular video this weekend, there will be a nice giveaway, so be sure and tune in for that. Okay, without further ado, we're going to get started because I had so much fun. I had to do it in 2 times. I just couldn't do it all at one time. Okay, we're still on the first day, but we had a special guest that we weren't expecting because she wasn't on the agenda. And that was Lois from Lady Dot Creates. Oh my goodness, I was so excited. And she brought us something to do. I thought she was just going to talk to us and show us some of her stuff, you know, from our Etsy shop, but no. But anyway, she brought this pattern here, and this is called, there it is, it's in French, and I'm going to attempt it. Of course, it's Citronille Noir. Okay, and that means black pumpkin. And I'm sure I pronounced it wrong, but hey, you know, forgot a lot of French from high school. But anyway, we opened up our little bag, and this was what was amazing. It was in this, and it had, oh, let me put this on the back. It had a seal on it, a little wax seal. I'd never gotten anything with a wax seal before, so I felt quite important. So anyway, we had a piece of black velvet, and she had already put the interfacing on it. Now, I did the basting because we had to baste it, and she said to leave the string hanging, so I did. Then we got some ribbon that needed to be basted, which I've basted so it can be gathered. More ribbon, a pumpkin stem, and some baker's twine. And she said she bought this off Etsy, and she said to be sure, if you bought the pumpkin stems, to buy them in the spring, so you did not get taken for too much money. So evidently they're really dying to get rid of them in the spring, but in the fall they're high dollar. I didn't check on that. Then she also gave us 3 pens, 3 counting pens. Okay, and our thread was wrapped on this nice floss holder. It was black carpet thread, very strong. I meant to ask her where you got it, but I forgot. I was so excited with all I got. We did not get the lizard litter or the walnuts. You can use either one, and the polyfluff stuffing. So that's why mine is not finished. Otherwise, it would have been finished. So anyway, and she gave us a doll needle. So I sat there and did all the things that I don't much care to do when I'm by myself. I basted. I don't like to baste. So hopefully next video, you should have a nice black velveteen pumpkin. So wouldn't that be nice? So this was a 10.5 inch square of 100% cotton velveteen. So that was exciting. And then she told us, you know, about something about her shop and about her, because she used to be a shop owner. And then she decided she would do this because she couldn't find the materials that she needed. She dyes everything. So isn't that amazing? So anyway, that was Lady Dot Creates. Ooh, goodness. And you know, I use a lot of her, you know, there's never a video that goes by that I don't drop something. But hey, it's okay. But I use a lot of her products, and you can buy them at your local needlework shop, and she strongly emphasizes that you check with your local needlework shop before you buy them from her Etsy shop. She says she wants to promote the shops because she knows what it is to be a shop owner. So I always try to check, and if my local needlework shop has it, which is Panda's Crossing, and that's in Greenville, outside Greenville, South Carolina. It's Panda's Cross Stitch and Beading, but it could be listed as Panda's Crossing. I check with her to see if she's got something, or go there. And if she doesn't have it, sometimes I'll order it from her. Sometimes, if she's got an order going, or I will go to Lady Dot Creates and buy it from her. Okay, so that was Thursday, and we had fabulous dinner. Oh my goodness. If you ever get the chance, go to Pearl's Tavern. It's really, really good. The best Australian fish I've ever had. I think it was barramundi. It was so soft and so good. I really enjoyed it. Okay, so then there was the next day. No, that was Friday. Excuse me. Okay, so the next day we walked in, and there was Alma from Blackbird Designs, and on our table we had our little packet, and we also got this pattern that she gave us, said that Barb would want us to have it, and she autographed mine, but I can't show you because, well, I can. Okay, here we go. See, she autographed my pattern. And there's some Lazy Daisy stitches on this one, but I thought this was beautiful. And this one I don't think is in print anymore. So it's very pretty. It says, "With my needle, proud and true." And it says 2003 B. Adams on it. But of course you change that to whatever it is that you do. But that was not the pattern we did. That was her gift to us. The pattern that we did was, Wait, let me stop. Then we also had this cute little scissor fob or ornament that you could do, a little tomato that she had done and made for us. Wasn't that nice? And that took a lot of work. There were 150 of us. Lots of people. Thank you, Alma. I appreciate that. Okay, then we did Moments by Blackbird Designs. This little box and a little bird. Isn't he cute? I thought he looked like a roadrunner. She also gave us the box so we could, paint it up and fix it up and finish it. All right, then the little box is 54 by 51, and she gave us a piece of 36 count Legacy by Picture This Plus. And I'm kind of enjoying stitching on 36 count. Did I ever think I would? No. But you use one strand over 2 threads, and I apologize, this is not ironed, and that's what I got done of the little bird. Now I would have gotten more done, but I was busy flitting around and visiting with everyone because I really was having a good time meeting everybody. And it's all about the social when you go to a retreat. But I did want to get something done. So there was that. All right. And she gave us, you notice it's on a very large piece of fabric. She gave us enough to do the sampler, Moments of Glad Grace. And this one I did get autographed. And it says, "For Dottie, our lives are stitched together. Fondly, Alma Allen, 2022. Isn't that a nice keepsake? But the sampler says, "Mary Higdon, her work, age 16, the year of our Lord, 1849. And it's got her parents' initials, I think, JH and LH. Very, very nice. And of course, this will be stitched on with 36 count, 1 thread over 1 strand of floss over 2 threads of linen. And it is, let's see, it's a little large. It's going to be 10 1/8 by 8, and it's 183 by 143. So, and the fabric is Picture This Plus. So I can't wait to get my little bird box done. Then I can start on the other sampler. And look, I forgot some of the best. She gave us this ribbon also. It was tied with this ribbon. And she gave us these floss drops, which she already had the floss on there. Isn't that something? And these are the colors that will be used in the, yeah, and she's got the bird on it. All right, so thank you, thank you. That was great fun. Okay. Then she stood there and she talked to us a lot, and she, you know, we made our picture with her and got her autograph and all that kind of stuff, and that was fun. And she told us, you know, about some of the things that she had done through the years, and that was exciting to hear about. And then we had Teresa Kogut's Creative Whims. I was just beside myself because Teresa Kogut, I'm like, oh, yay. I mean, Alma was fantastic, and Liz was fantastic, Kathy was fantastic, Linda was fantastic, and then there was Teresa Kogut. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Well, I knew Teresa did things in a little box that looked like the sampler. And look at the box that was on the table when we got in there after lunch. Is that not too cute? All right, and this is a sampler that she designed. Okay. And this one is called, oh dear, I can't remember how she pronounced it. Teresa Manor, and it's spelled P-E-R-N-I-C-E, but she did like a Google kind of thing and got the pronunciation of it, which I should have done before I started the video, but oh well, you know me. And this is an autograph pattern also, Teresa Manor. Isn't that beautiful? And she told a story about the bird and the trees. And she said that if there were a bird that big on her house, she wouldn't go outside at all. She'd get DoorDash every time. I thought that was so sweet. All the designers had such great sense of humors. And they were just a joy to listen to. And stitching their pattern that nobody else had yet was a joy. You know. It was just great. So she gave us Weeks Dye Works and DMC and what else? Well, where is it? Okay. Oh, and everything was wrapped up, I forgot, in this cute paper, so it would look very vintage. She gave us one of her cards, a floss drop card, and she has all her information on here. Then one of her new stickers with her new logo. Let me do this so you can see it better. Okay. Then we got the floss and this cute needle minder and a card to put on the back. Look at the bird. Isn't he so cute? And here's the card that she gave us. And then she designed a special pattern just for us. It says Cross Stitch Extravaganza 2022. And I'll be working on that also, because that's special for my trip. And then, of course, all the floss that we needed for this. Some Weeks Dye Works, like I said, some Classic Color Works. But, oh my goodness. Just, I mean, yeah, just so much. There's no Classic Color Works, sorry. Just Weeks Dye Works and DMC. And it's one strand over two because it's stitched on, oh dear, 40 count Vintage Country Mocha by Zweigart, and it's 221 by 156, and it's 11 by 7 3/4 inches. And with all my flitting around and talking to Teresa, this is all I got done, but I felt pretty good about getting that done. This is on the border, so I'm really excited about that, and this is going to be a lot of fun to stitch. So this is going to be one of my Sampler of the Month things also. I have a lot of samplers now. My goodness, I'm just sampler crazy. So, and 40 count I thought was going to be really bad, but it's not as bad as I thought. Now, if the light's not good, I have a little problem with it, but other than that, it's pretty good. So, she talked to us a good bit and told us a story, like I said, about the little house and, you know, some of the things she did. And I really, really, really enjoyed it so much. It was just such a great retreat. And I want to thank Rita and all her supporting staff for all their help in the retreat, because I know it was a lot of work and a lot of planning. I mean, everything was great. The breakfast was really good too. It was included with our meal, and it was not the continental breakfast. They cooked it to order. You could get the continental breakfast, but it was good. So needless to say, I'm a little bit bigger than I was when I left, but I'll work that off, I hope. Okay, the next thing I want to tell you about, I've got 3 more things to tell you about, and then we'll stop until the next video this weekend. Okay, the first thing I would like to tell everyone about is, you know, I had featured an Etsy designer one week, and her name was Teresa Kogut Designs. She's having a September 20% off sale. So if you go to her website, which will be her Etsy website, which will be listed below, and use the code September 20. In fact, I don't even think you have to use the code September 20, but you might want to put it like in the comments or something, and you'll get 20% off all the patterns that are listed, 20% off. And anyway, she's got some really good designs, and I thought I would show you her Etsy page while I'm thinking of it. Let's see. Okay. She's from Wasaga, Canada. She's 5 stars. And then we have, that's not going well. Here are some of her designs. She's got some more, so be sure and check it out, because some of them are very pretty. She's got some sewing pattern designs, sewing room designs, and they're really, really, really pretty. All right, then the next thing I want to tell you about is there'll be like a little clip in here of Melissa right after this, and she was also at the retreat, Melissa Gay, and Nicola Parkman, Melissa, and Deborah Maggart, I hope I pronounced that right, got together, and they had Nicola design, or like chart, this Alethia Saunders sampler from 1831. It's a historic reproduction sampler, and it's to benefit Historic Rock Castle in Hendersonville, Tennessee. Now, you do have to pay for the sampler, but all of the monies, 100% goes to support the castle. It's a fundraiser. And I'm going to show you the sampler now. So I'd like for you to go over there. This will be in the drop-down box, so you can see that. And she is like, if I'm not mistaken, she's the granddaughter. Let me look. Yeah, she's the daughter of Mary Ann Polly Smith and the granddaughter of General Daniel and Sarah Smith, original founders of Rock Castle in state of Tennessee. So she was 11 years old, and this original sampler hangs in the Sarah's parlor at Rock Castle. So it's 190 years old, but you can buy the sampler there, and this is a picture of historic Rock Castle. And like I said, all the monies goes to support the upkeep of historic Rock Castle. Okay, they also have weddings there, camps, educational events, the National Symphony by the Lake, a music series, and there's a calendar event there. So be sure and go to their website, and I will link that below. And when you go there, you'll see the green page, and you see where it says Alethia Saunders sampler. Just click on that, and that's how you'll go ahead and order it. And it's a PDF download, and that will help support them. And I thank you, and I'm sure Nicola and Melissa and Deborah thank you also, and Historic Rock Castle workers. Okay, the last thing we're going to do is talk about Stitchy Kindness. Okay. Okay, first, let's see. I want to show 2 cards, though, of 2 ladies that make project bags. Well, one lady makes project bags, and the other lady has a shop. This is Judy's Project Bags and More. She has a Facebook group, and you can either take a picture of this, or I will link it below, because I don't think it's focusing very well. And she's just a sweet, sweet lady, and her project bags are beautiful. All right, and then Always in Stitches is an online store, and I think it might be a brick and mortar store. I can't remember. It's in Noblesville, Indiana, and just take a shot of that. She's really sweet. Be sure and go by and check her out. Then next, I got from Roxanne and Shirley at the Quilter Station Cross Stitch Retreat. I got this little moon and 2022 charm on a pin to put on something. I'll probably put it like on my Blackbird box or something. And then I got the Quilter Station Retreat from Mary Van de Houten from Geneva, Florida. She gave me a little counting pin. Isn't that pretty? Thank you. And I just thank everyone for everything they gave me. And then Dawn Cornell is a quilt designer, pattern writer, and teacher from the Tada Design team in Anderson, Indiana. And she gave me some floss drops and a floss ring. And I'll link her information below. Then I got from Sandra Potter this cute floss card. She's got an Instagram account, Spotter17. I will link her below. And then from Nora Evans Arnold and Jean Evans Coonrod, I got this scissor holder. Now, these are the scissors that Kathy Barrett gave me. They're not for scissors this big, but this was the only scissors I could get my hands on. But you could use it for this. And the little button thing is elastic, and it comes apart. Look at that. It's got like a little measuring thing, and it's got a place where you can lay your, lay your floss, and a place for pins. So, and then take your scissors in here and lay it on the table while you stitch. And then when you finish, you just fold it up and hook it with the button. Isn't that nifty? Oh, I did that wrong. There we go. And then you can just hook it over with the button. And she had a little card that says enjoy. So great, great, great. Thank you so much, ladies. I really appreciate it. Now, be sure and stay tuned for my next Flosstube, Flosstube 96. It'll be coming out hopefully Sunday if YouTube cooperates. But thank you so much, and I just want to thank everyone. And last but not least, I would like to dedicate this video to to all my little table mates, and that was Debbie, Alexandra, another Debbie, Julia, and Amanda. I really, really, really enjoyed sitting with you ladies, eating dinner with you ladies, or lunch, whatever it was that we did together, and especially the shopping. It was wonderful. They just drove me around everywhere, so I was really happy. And I just got to look at all the beautiful scenery there. Thank you so, so much, and I hope we meet again. I just really had the best time, and all the ladies that were at the retreat were just so pleasant and so nice. Thank you so much. And I hope you enjoy watching my video, and like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Okay, this is Melissa, and she's from Tennessee, and we are at Quilter Station Retreat. So Melissa, what do you think about the retreat?
Well, it's been fabulous. I've never been in a group that has 150 people in one room, but it's wonderful. The liveliness is great. The energy is great. The stitching has been fabulous. I'm loving seeing you again, Dottie. I miss my friend Nicola. She's not with me, and Deborah and Linda, our little compadres, are not with me, and I miss that, but I'm making some new friends, I've met some old friends here, and I'm sitting with them, so it's just been wonderful. Quilter Station puts on one heck of a retreat.
Now, will you tell us about your sampler that helps you? Oh, gotta go.
Oh, I know who that is. I call it Vanna.